Hello, this is Stephen Cuffey coming from Virginia, United States of America, to report my 48th TBC live broadcast. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, it's so good to be with you today again. And I like to understand that, and right now, Mary Ann Murphy has a lot going on right now. I know she come back from Uganda, and then she has some mishaps with her car today. So she stepped down for being my broadcaster at this present time. So Jules is now my live broadcaster. But at the same time, I want to say to you all, it's so wonderful to be with all of you today. Jules Ann Pocket from New Zealand is migrating for me today. Um, I want to say that it's an honor to be with all of you all, and I want to thank TBC for this admin for this incredible opportunity. It's just awesome being with you today. I was just got off a Mom's Magnet as well as the voice of TBC, Randy Wilson's live broadcast, and of course they always do a wonderful job. Is I want to say that my one of the things I want to talk about today in TBC. Often we want to change a few things in TBC and the platform to maybe tweak it a little to see if things are not going. It's so great to have everyone that's coming on. I see that Stella coming on. I'm seeing Jules is letting me know. Sky and a few others, Diana Gordon, TBT Dr. Joe Stevens. The voice TBC is here as well. Thank you, Randy, for being here. But one of the things I want to talk about today is, as I was saying, you know, we tend to sometime in the billion coin, we want to change a few things, to tweak a few things, to make it seem like we need to change things to make it for our own good, or to help our team, or it's just a number of things we want to do. But the title of this particular broadcast is "Do Not Reinvent the Wheel." Do not reinvent the wheel. See, that old expression we often say here in the USA, I don't know if they say it out in other parts of the world. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what applies here. Don't reinvent. Don't reinvent the wheel. TB Admin has already set the platform. Already put the tool in place. We just got to abide by it. We got to abide by the agreement. We got to abide by the mission. We got to make sure that we're doing everything that our admin asks us to do. It doesn't matter who say, or they say, who say, naysayers, trolls, or whoever say about what we do here on our live broadcast, as well as any other platform that we use to get the promote TBC like it was meant to be. This TBC opportunity is like no other ever came before us here on Earth, in my opinion. Now, I've been in other programs, but the programs were not about eradicating poverty globally. They were not about that. And like I said yesterday, because I study cryptocurrency as a whole crypto space, not just TBC, there are over 1,500 market-based cryptocurrencies. And I said yesterday, I know for a fact that not one of them are centered on getting rid of poverty here on Earth. TBC been abundance-based crypto. Some people want to call it currency. Some call it money. It is abundance-based. Did you hear that? Catch that word? Abundance. That means for everyone. Not for the weak, not for the person that's misfortune. It's for everyone. We just have to follow the TBC system, the platform. Keep it simple. Because see, I discovered one thing. As I bring people to TBC and educate them, it seemed to be they understand it a little simple. They said, this is not very hard. All I got to do is do one thing, do a second thing, do a third thing, whatever I tell them to do, step by step by step. They often get it. Now, how do I, as a TBC leader, able to do that? Well, I always refer to something that I always do. I study the blog. I'm a student of the blog. I just don't read the blog. See, if you just read the blog, how can you adequately educate people you bring into TBC? How will they know what is TBC, what TBC isn't, and what their correct role in TBC is? I've said it many times, as well as my great friend Gerard Windsor out of the UK. If we cannot answer those three questions, we are already lost as we travel through our journey in TBC. We're lost. You're not getting it. And that's why I so often have so many people coming to me asking me questions about, can I cash out? What is TBC code? What is Crinkle code? Now, I'm like Randy. I don't know a whole lot about. I know a little about the TBC code, not much. I'm just trying to find out more about it to see what it's all about. I haven't joined neither yet. Don't know if I will. All I know is it seemed to be something legit in some respects. But for me, I'm not joining anything attached to TBC if it's not following our agreement. If it's not something, as long as it's not discounting our coin, it seems to be okay to some degree. I just don't think as a good thing. Be careful. Be careful the things that you partake in, because sometimes on the cover that looks so good may not always be what it appears. Did you catch that? Sometimes the things look like on the cover that looks in the forefront may not all what they seem to appear. So it's important that you understand your role in TBC. We don't have all these different roles. We only got one voice at TBC, but we got many main voice at TBC, and that's Randy. But we got, as he said, we got many voices. I'm a voice. Sky is a voice. You know, many people. David Jones, the friendly market out of Barbados, he's a voice. Mons Magnet, Chantel out of Netherlands, she's a voice. You know, there's so many good people. Jules Ann out of New Zealand and Sharon Weller out of Australia, their voices. I can go on and on. Marianne Murphy and her son James, their voice. There are many voices of TBC. Many, many, many voices. Doc Dan, Lawrence Malecki, the Bishop E out of Nigeria. Great voice out of for TBC. They're doing a great job over in Nigeria and parts of Africa. It was a great thing what Mary and her son did in Uganda to get them to see what their mindset and as far as TBC is concerned, what they want to do with TBC. It is such a great honor to see so many voices out there getting the message out, doing what TBC asked us to do. Because see, the way I see it, as long as we're doing what they ask us to do, we can't go wrong. Like, for example, I'm in no hurry to migrate. I'm still trying to get people involved in TBC. We end this redemption month at the end of this month. We as leaders trying to bring in as many people, attach ourselves to as many orphans as possible, trying to get them involved and educate them, as much as we can. We have to keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Yes, the TBC code was featured in the blog. I know, right? Oh God, I read, guys. As I've said before, there's not too many people have done what I've done in the blog. I'm not saying I'm the only one, but I'm one of a few that read every blog in TBC, and not read, but I studied it. I read, study that blog. I go over it 3 to 5 times a day. I keep it on my computer all the time. I refresh it to see if any new blogs come up. That is the main source that we gotta just drive ourselves into as much as possible. You know? Exactly. Take our place in the choir. This is like a big, big choir, and we sing into the world. We reaching the world. I want to talk a little bit about, you know, mindset and like Randy said, I agree with you wholeheartedly with what they said. You got to be aware. It's not just having the correct and positive mindset, but you got to be aware of what's going on around you. Now, I mentioned Jeff Berwick. I've been following Anarchy. I've been Anarchy. I've been following that for so much. I'm hoping I can go to the next convention in Acapulco next year. It's a great, 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 great thing to know that you do not have to succumb to what everything the government do. I had a conversation with my sister just yesterday. You know, she watched MSNBC, which is a news broadcast about what's going on in our government and things that's going on around the world. And I I watch it sometime, but I just decided I don't have any interest in what the government is doing because see, guess what I'm doing? Like Randy, I'm separating myself. I'm building my own empire. I have other ventures um, to earn income other than what I'm doing in TBC. I was doing that before I was even got involved in TBC, and some of them are very successful. There's a lot of great things to do to make income here in the United States and around the world. A lot of global programs are out there. But my goal for TBC is to do exactly what it was meant for us to do. To get as many people involved in this great opportunity, to educate them properly, and making sure they're educating those people and their people and their people and their people. Because if you started like an avalanche of people and they're all educated the right way, imagine what we can accomplish here in our world. So let's do that. Let's think about it a minute. If we're actually um, you know, doing got our right mindset and aware of what all the things are going on around us, do you think we could have a greater impact? I believe we could. You know, see, I believe here. I'm gonna just use my country as an example, and I believe those that live in the United States is on this live broadcast, and there's just a few of us here on this live broadcast that live in the United States. Now, our country is one of the wealthiest countries on earth. There are other ones out there, and I can name a few. There is no reason why we should have some of the poverty we have in our country. There shouldn't be as many homeless people that we have. Now, I realize that some people make bad choices in their life, but that doesn't mean we have to forget them. I find myself many times, I stop at a stoplight. Someone is at a stoplight, got a sign, help, need food, whatever. I saw a family. I gave money to a family. Now, if you give money to one person, you don't know what they're going to do with the money. Who cares what they're going to do with the money? The bottom line is, hey, if they ain't got no food, at least they can buy that meal for that day. So you never know how you helping, how you blessing other people. I just decide to help as many people as I can. I just make it simple. I make TBC simple for me. I don't know how y'all do it, you know. Maybe I see it maybe a little simpler than some people. Maybe because I got more time to really study it. That could be part of the reason. But I just, for people to say, well, I don't have time for that. I don't have time. I don't have time. That's like a cliche. You know that for some people, that's like a cliche, an excuse. Because people will make time for anything they want to. And I know a lot of people can agree with me on that. It's so great to have people here, some new people here, it looks like. It's great to have people here. It's great that we are supporting each other live broadcasts. We don't care what other people think of what we're doing here. We just do keep plugging forward, keep a closed ear to everybody what all the negative people saying. See, that's what I do. I haven't had a lot of trouble with naysayers, to be honest with you, because I think they're afraid to deal with me. Because I know how to deal with them. How can someone challenge a person that knows pretty much what I need to know about TBC? I can't say I know everything, but if I put it in percentage, I would say between 95 and 100, I probably understand TBC and know what we're trying to achieve. See, my goal is to be a strong voice in TBC, a great voice in TBC, to become a great leader. See, I don't believe I'm as great as everybody think I am. I don't take that title yet. So what they call me a TBC expert. I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying I didn't become anything that they call me other than because I did what TBC asked me to do. Plain and simple. See, hear that word simple? We got to keep things simple. See, I'm going back, United States. We shouldn't have hunger. We shouldn't have as many homeless people. And we have shelters for people. People have made some bad choices in their life, but they don't have to keep doing that. And part of it, I discovered part of the reason that some people make those choices because they're not properly educated when they were growing up. You don't know what their upbringing and their family was like. You know what their parents taught them. You don't know what things was instilled in their brain when they were little kids. And sometimes it's hard to break. Sometimes that's all they know. So you got to try to help them shift a little few things. Look at things a little different. See, I did it with I had to do that with criminals all the time when I was a probation officer. I had to shift their mindset a little bit because that's all they knew is how to get over on people, to get their needs met. And who has that same mindset? The elite. That scarcity mindset. I'll just help myself and just a few, control a few. There's no way that, listen, we're even holding money for other. I've seen it from my own eyes, and I'm not going to tell you where is it located. But trust me when I tell you, I've seen we're holding bars and gold bars and fiat currency by the truckloads and cages underground here in the United States. And I'm not going to tell you where it is because I've seen it with my own eyes. Yes, I have. I guess it's for security reasons. In case a country run out of money, United States holding other countries' money. Can you believe that? Mm, mm, mm. So things, people say, man, they got it made over in the USA. Don't think that way all the time. Not necessarily. We do have some great things happening here. Yes, we do. It's a great country to visit. Great country. But it's not everything everybody think it is. See, you have to make your life how you want it to be. And that's what I'm about here in TBC. Make your life how you want it to be. But while you're doing that, keep talking about our billion coin and what we're trying to achieve. Keep helping other people. Keep helping other people. I just think that, yeah, right. Like Brandon said, living in the US can be very stressful at times. But how can you make it being less stressful? One thing I believe how I personally I'm very healthy at my age is that because I don't let things bother me too much. I can control my own thinking. You see what I'm saying? I have to do what's right for me. At the same time, help as many people as I can. I don't listen to all that garbage that go through my ears. It's like I got a filter in there, and I got my eyes wide open, wide open. Our leadership right now in our country is the pits, in my opinion. That's just me. They're not doing nothing for us, what we call our middle class at all. You know, they got us in classifications, right? Yes, they call us that, lower middle class and your upper echelon. That regime that's in our office right now is not meant for us in what we call our middle class. But you know one thing? I'm not really into all that class, their titles. I just want to be the best I can be, as like you all here on this live broadcast. Be the best you can be as we continue to grow our community in TBC. Because aren't we building our own economy, our own community? Isn't that what we're doing in TBC? We're not relying on the government to overtake us in our country and decide what we should and we should not have. I'm not. It's too many opportunities where we can earn income and build our own empire and have a good life in our country. At least here, I know here in the United States and some places around the world. I'm learning cryptocurrency because I want my goal is to travel the world and tell them what this opportunity that of digital currency is happening. See, when the internet came out years back in the early 1990s, I missed out on that opportunity, but not this one I won't. That's why I study cryptocurrency. So studying TBC, I find very easy for me when you're studying all the other cryptocurrencies as well. As a whole, that whole crypto space. I hope to travel with other people like Jeff Barrick and a few other people, and maybe sometime have the opportunity to travel with the voice of TBC sometime, Randy, to spread the good news about what we're doing, trying to do to change the world for the better. That's what I'm all about. So let us continue to join and lock our arms and help each other in TBC. Let's keep moving forward. And while TBC is steadily evolving, because as I mentioned, we still got people got to pay that $10 fee. A lot of people are going to be left out of migration. We already know that because they're not engaged in TBC. They don't even know what's going on. They're not studying the blog. The Bishop E did a live broadcast this morning on becoming a student of the blog. So, people like David Jones out of Barbados do awesome live broadcasts. If you're not on his broadcast, you're missing a treat. There's so many people here pouring their heart out trying to get people involved on his live broadcast. See, we're not going anywhere. I'll be doing my 49th one tomorrow at the same time. And for anybody that needs to get involved, it tells you right underneath this live broadcast how to get involved in TBC and how to contact me. See, there are many people you can contact that I just named to get involved in the Billion Coin. A lot of people here can get involved and can get involved and educate people the right way. Can get involved. So make sure that you understand our role in TBC. But while you're at it, make sure you understand what is TBC and what it isn't. Because if you can't answer those three questions, you're not going to make it. I'll be honest with you. You just spinning your wheels. So we got a platform, we got our tools in place. So is it really any reason to reinvent the wheel? Exactly, Sky. She wants to be the best she can be. See, there are a lot of people in here see the way I see things. They're not selling for what they always had. I've been stopped selling for that. Randy been stopped selling for that. Freddie Marcus, Diane Gordon, you know, Sky, Lisa, Joe Stevens, Bitcoin Scott. We all stopped selling for just what we have. When in our own Bible, it said we should live life abundantly. Hello. It's written even in our Bible, our Holy Bible. So why in the world should we even be thinking about scarcity? It shouldn't even be that way on earth. So let's keep moving forward. No stopping us. Let's be like a great loving army. Well, my time is up at this point in time. Phone always rings, telemarketers. But like I said, just make sure, just make sure that you keep pushing forward in TBC. And I will be here tomorrow at the same time. Keep being supportive of everyone here. And like I said before, I'm here for anyone that's willing that need any help. Feel free to contact me on Messenger or have ways of contacting me on my email and phone number if you need to. It's all down below. Take care. This is great to have all you here. And this is TBC signing out with Stephen Cuffey on TBC Live broadcast number 48. Bye bye. Okay, that's that. I had to do that bathroom when I she leave, or better yet, when I come back from the store. Hmm.